Hello, and sorry I'm getting this review up a little late. I was out fighting vampire hookers trying to avert the apocalypse. But apocalypse averted, now let's get on to this review. The Gray. Alright, so The Gray stars Liam Neeson, and he works for this Alaskan oil refinery. And so he's on a plane ride with a bunch of these Alaskan roughneck guys. A lot of them kind of don't have their own handle on life, you know? And so their plane crashes in the middle of the Alaskan nowhere, and now they're in a life and death situation. The weather will probably kill you, and if it doesn't, the wolves will. Yeah, wolves keep coming in and out and trying to kill them. And yes, I've heard enough hipsters out there be like, actually, wolves don't attack people, they just shut up! They kind of explain it in this movie as to why they're coming after them. Plus, I saw The Ghost in the Darkness, and even though that had to do with lions instead of wolves, still changed my perception on this shit. Anyway, back to the movie. Which I was like, yes, I love these survival kind of movies, but survival movies can be one of two ways. Awesome or not remotely likable. In fact, quite stupid. Luckily, this one is actually awesome. First of all, in the lead, you got Liam Neeson. Initially, you're like, okay, if everyone else in this movie sucks, Liam Neeson's enough to carry this. And he's Mr. Wolf Know-It-All, you know, he knows how they think, he knows why they're attacking them, so he's like, okay, if we do this, we're gonna make it out of here. And after that, intensity and wolves and blood and people getting picked off, which was cool to see, but this movie is really well directed. There are a couple scenes where you're like, that's creepy in a degree that I wouldn't have thought to make it. Like, I'll pick a scene from the trailer because I don't want to ruin anything for you. Liam Neeson's holding this fiery stick into the darkness and you see this wolf's eyes. They're just glowing looking at him, and then a bunch of other wolves' eyes, and you're like, ha, that's a bit too much for we fleshy little humans to take on. And that's exciting enough, but the movie was really good on character. The ultimate theme of this movie is you find out what makes you tick as a human being when you're put in the middle of nowhere where the rules of human civilization no longer apply. And there are some intense moments. They gotta escape the danger, and you know, they're all being witty, and they're like, okay, physically we're not gonna go up against these wolves and live, so we gotta use our brains. And it's good to see that, you know, those people that are like, don't worry, I'm all like, I watched MacGyver. There's even a douchebag in this movie, you know, that guy, you know, the guy in the movie that you're like, I don't like him now, but I might just like him later on. You do like him later on, and I like it when a movie can pull that off well. This is like the darker, older brother of 127 Hours. I say that because it's more like hell for me. I hate the cold. This is Alaska. It is cold. And upon all this, the fact remains that in a movie like this, it's all about survival. There are going to be two kinds of people in the world. People who love the ending and people who hate the ending. I myself really liked the ending. It looked like I was going to like it, and then it looked like I wasn't going to like it, and then I ended up liking it. That's my cryptic version of the ending. In the end, this is my favorite movie of 2012. That might not be saying too much because we're not even in February yet. We're in January, which is really slim pickings for good movies. But I'm just saying there might not be a movie for quite some time that dethrones this movie as my favorite movie of 2012. The Gray is Awesometacular. Loved it, loved the characters, loved the intensity, loved the ending, loved the movie. Why is it called The Gray, you ask? Because in this PC world, you can't call it the white and not piss people off. You can't call it the black and not piss people off. Call it the gray. No one gets mad.
Me, I'm Hulk, say you racist.
Yeah, that's right. So I forgot about Gray Hulk. Sorry, buddy. So your favorite survival in the middle of nowhere movie, what is it? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.